Kinda like the Twilight Zone, but I get happy when you dial my tone. Every time you text me, I smile at my phone. No flex zone, this a no X zone. Stuck in this place we like to call it the friend zone.
That's the shot I want. Yep.
If I were to unwind my brain and lie down my inner thoughts in writing, the ones in which consisted of you would script out a question mark, the size of our earth. And you mean the universe to me. But see, the letters of my mind involving you still spell out confusion because you are still a mystery to me. I want to be Joe. I want to take a journey through your mind. Alright, and find emotions that you always try to hide, babe. Hey, I feel if I did, I would discover pain hidden beneath rocks. But I would also find sorrow, swimming in a pond, peeking from underwater, staring into the matter between my ears, because a delicate soul lies there somewhere and is waiting to break free, still in search of discovering who you were really meant to be. For months, I still longed to witness the side of you swimming, the one on the right side of the bed. And that was all that was left, but your pronouncement felt so right. That was history to me. Like meeting a friend for the first time at the age of 9, except we were twice that. Feeling the two were meant to greet. Times I felt we were meant to be, like Mars and Venus, dreaming I'd have a ring like Saturn. But due to the space, I would just say the planets have conversations about your drive. They speak of your ambition. The sun heats when it hears about the comets. They spit out the sound of the future. But I am just a passing joy. When I hear your voice, the freckles on my cheeks create constellations so extravagant. If an astronomer were to see them in the sky, they would feel worthy of the prize of peace and fully Nobel. But I could only hope the North Star was located on my body, so you would feel led to me. In pursuit of freedom, you would hear my words, and to run to me, you would go through the woods. You are a blessing in disguise of a curse because God gave me you as living flesh I could confide in, as a voice I could hear. But Satan knew you were my temptation. He knew I saw you as the forbidden fruit, and taking hold of you meant knowledge and truth. And though delicious to one, you were not the sin I was willing to take a risk on. I could not lust for skin in search of a faith and presence I would not find. You were not mine, and I am fine. But sending me signals red, green, and yellow was not cool, man. I knew Satan was holding your hand. But God was holding your heart. And he was leading you to me to lead you to him. See, I pray for you, I do. Every single day. And I've had many acquaintances in my life, but very few true confidants. But you are to me. Speaking constantly and confiding in you helped me discover the truth behind the question mark in my heart, so my brain would finally speak for itself. So I took a look at a quarter drop past 3 and saw its jagged edges being vended through my heart. The change was because of something I gazed upon but could not see. Friendship. Every hour on the hour, a thought of you passed by, and I knew Father Time was not a second late for our meeting. Those times were worth so much to me. That time was money, and we did not waste a second hand ticking towards the past. You taught me to look to my future. You made me a better me. You made me see a better you, and though the word love never came out of your mouth, I knew you felt that for me, because you acted more towards the verb than a vain boy who used his lips to kiss that 4-letter lie into my heart. He said millions of words, but said absolutely nothing. But I know your actions spoke louder than many words, as they were a white hole that spewed out hope. And I could hear you roaring just to be heard, just to feel loved. The love of a true friend cannot end. The sun God had to send us was meant to mend us, and your friendship meant the galaxy to me. The Big Dipper inscribed on my face, masked as brown dots, is filled with happy tears of the way you made me feel about myself. You may forget what someone said, but you will never forget how they made you feel, and your words bled confidence into my mind. I'm surprised I never suffered from a brain aneurysm on the encouragement you shook into my head. I wish I could thank you for all you've done. If I won the lottery right now, I would walk up to your door and present you with the ticket, because you scratched off my fears. Your speech was the way to my humanity. God granted me serenity and sanity by leading you to me. You helped to fill the black hole of my heart, and the craters of yours God will fill one day if you just let him in behind your ribs, because it is okay not to be strong all the time. When you are weak, God is your strength, and he tells us he is there. We can do all things through him, but what you don't understand is that includes change, and change is a constant failure until Christ is the source. The evidence of sun rays on my face are permanent, but you are Halley's Comet and only come once in a lifetime, twice if you're Abraham, and the amount of his offspring cannot be counted by the stars in the sky, and each one doesn't even amount to the impact you've made on my life, so I thank you for spending a few of your light years along the path to my destiny. The next place we will meet up cannot be seen by scientists, but the one who created them with a snap of a finger ensures me our friendship will continue past those gates. There's no way I'm allowing you to rot. My love does not allow one to spend eternity in a pit of flames, so I will save room for you in my mansion. But I will continue to make sure you add up your blessings so that you may have one right next door to me. Maybe then I'll have a chance to show you that contrary to your belief, you are no misfit, but sent from the very place you now reside in for eternity. A blessing in disguise, we used to believe. But now it's clear to me. Our paths were always destined to meet.